How y'all doing, ladies and gentlemen? This is the Apocalyptic Aftermath channel. Hope you guys are doing good. Hope you guys are doing great. Um, Look, I kind of feel bad because yesterday I said chosen ones are a little bit unstable, but it's true. A lot of chosen people, a lot of chosen ones, especially from what I've seen. I've been to hospitals 4 times in the last 3 years. I've been to the hospital 4 times in the last 3 years, and there's a lot of people that have schizophrenic uh, episodes, and some of these people that have schizophrenic episodes, they have religious psychosis and things of that matter. And some of the people that end up in hospital, they're chosen ones, and like I know they're chosen ones because they say chosen one shit. Like they have chosen one rhetoric, like and some of them are capable, are not that unstable, and a lot of them are, and it's weird because a lot of chosen ones, allegedly a lot of chosen ones don't like money, and they don't like, I don't know, it's weird, like they're, it's weird. I don't know how to explain it, but it's weird. It's not, they're not people. I don't feel like those people are people that I can rely on. I can't rely on them. That you should, and the weird part is, I mean, I guess you shouldn't rely on these alleged chosen ones, bro. It's not people that you can rely on for anything. They don't do anything. Like they don't, you know, they don't do anything. They smoke weed, and that's pretty much it. They don't, they don't do anything. They don't have anything. They don't do anything. And then there's, you know, other kinds of chosen ones that do actually do things. Like, there are chosen ones that are about their business, that are, but those guys are kind of rare, and most of the time they're not, they might not be chosen ones too. It's just that, because it's easy to mistake yourself for a chosen one, especially nowadays, because if you do what you got to do, let's say like you go to school, you go to work, you got a good job, you pay your rent and everything, people are going to be jealous of you. It's not because you're a chosen one, it's because you got your shit together. That's why, and you feel like you're a chosen one because everybody's hating on you like you was a chosen one. And the same shit, and you would swear that the same shit that happens to chosen ones is happening to you, which it is, but it's not because you're chosen. It's because you got your shit together. It's because you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, and you're doing it well. And that's why a lot of people feel like they call themselves chosen ones, because people will be hating on them, and because you have to understand, the term chosen one now has become, it's like born again Christian. Like a long time ago, born again Christian meant an actual spiritual practice, right? It actually meant an actual spiritual practice, right? And then it became broadband. It became an actual religion, right? And it's the same thing with chosen ones. It started out with indigo children. They used to call chosen ones indigo children. They used to call them indigo, right? So it started out a couple years ago as indigo, right? And then there was the star seed, and then star seed came out, and then and then there was chosen one, and then and all that was still good. But nowadays, everybody feels like they're chosen. It's like a thing. Even in rap music, it's like it's everywhere. Like it's a trending topic. Chosen one's a trending topic. So you can't 100% know if, and I feel like it's on purpose. I feel like it's on purpose so that you can get lost in the sauce. So that people get lost in the sauce. So people don't actually recognize an actual chosen one, or see an actual chosen one, or give recognition to an actual chosen one. I feel it's on purpose, because now everybody feels like they're chosen, right? Because people are fucked up nowadays, and everybody, there's like this sickness. There's this sickness going around where everybody's jealous of everybody. So everybody feel like they're chosen because everybody's jealous of everybody, right? But that's not just not that you're chosen. It's just the end of the world. It's the apocalypse, and at the end times, even in the Bible, it said that this was gonna happen. It's written in the Bible that this was gonna happen. That people were gonna be jealous of each other, and it didn't matter if it was parents, kids. Don't matter. Like everybody's just gonna be like it's a sickness. We're being afflicted, right? And so, anyways, man, it's kind of funny, man. But I kind of feel bad. But I kind of feel bad because I don't know why. I don't know why I feel bad. But it sucks. No, I don't really know. Like, because I don't mean it in a bad way. I mean it in a way that, because you have to understand, bro. Like you have to come to the, like, because some people haven't come to that realization yet, where they're still walking around and they're still pissed off at society not recognizing them, and you have to come to the realization the reason why they're not recognizing you is because you're a little bit unstable. You're a little bit disturbed, bro. Like, they can't, like, you have to get your shit together too. If you want to be on that pedestal, if you want people to recognize you, if you want people to see you, you have to get your shit together. You can't. It is what it is. People are not retarded. People are not stupid. If they're gonna follow somebody, they're gonna follow somebody that got their shit together. They're not gonna follow just the people that are disturbed. And you're sitting there and you rather be disturbed. You rather feel disturbed. You rather feel depressed. And shit. I mean, I guess some of you guys are getting help like that by being depressed and shit like that, but I'm not about that medical life. I'm not about taking pills. I don't take pills. I don't, I'm not about that life. You know what I mean? I'm about that real life. I'm about that business life. I'm about that for real thing. You know what I mean? I'm not here to fuck around. I'm not here to joke around and oh, poor me, blah blah blah, bro. It's get down or lay down. You know what I mean? Gangsters never fold. You know what I mean? Like, gangsters don't fold, bro. Like, uh and there's some people that haven't come to that realization, and they feel frustrated, but there's nothing to be frustrated about. It's normal for a society to feel that way. It's absolutely normal. It's you that have to get your shit together. It's not them, because they're ready. They finished school. They got a job. They have their routine. They have their daily routine. They studied what they studied. They're already ready. It's you that's not ready. It's not them. You can't blame them for not acknowledging you when your shit's not, you don't have your shit together. It is what it is. Like, you can only blame people so much, bro. It takes two to tango. Um So, anyways, man. So yeah, I kind of feel bad for saying it, but I really don't think I should. I really don't think that I should feel bad. I know that there's no, I don't know. There's probably some targeted individuals. There's probably some chosen ones that listen to my channel, but regardless, these people don't agree with me because well, I don't believe in God, and they do. And I don't. So, there's a lot of people that don't fuck with me because I don't believe in God. And they would like to fuck with me, but they don't want to because I don't believe in God. And I never will. And there's no point. You're sitting there waiting until the day that I believe in God, but you're gonna wait for thousands of years because that shit ain't never gonna happen. You know, I already been through that shit, bro. Maybe you haven't, but I've been through the worst of the worst with that thing that you call God, bro. I've been through the worst of the like. I've just nigga. I'm telling you all my life story on YouTube. You know, I've been through the worst of the worst. You know, I've been through the worst of the worst, and it was with that guy. It wasn't with Lucifer. If I was with Lucifer, that shit would have never happened. None of that shit would have happened. Not one fucking thing. Not one fucking thing. If I was with Lucifer, not one of those fucking things would have happened. Not one of those fucking things would have happened. So, you know, I'm not gonna fall. I'm not gonna, you know, if you want to believe in that shit, that's your business. Believe in that shit all you want. But there's some chosen ones that's not gonna make it either. I'm starting to believe that there's some chosen ones that will end up not being chosen. There might at the end of all this, there might end up being 144,000 people for real. There might end up being 144,000 for real, bro. Because we're gonna have to weed out. Eventually, Spirit is gonna have to weed out the people that don't want to make an effort. You know, because we're making an effort. You know, like me making these videos, that's an effort. I'm making an effort, bro. You know, there's other people that are making the effort, bro. Like, we're risking our lives. We're risking our necks. We're fighting back against these fucking things, physically and spiritually. And there's some people that are not doing jack shit. They're not helping. They're just waiting for validation from God, and when they do get validation from God, it gives them the right to not do anything anymore. That's evil, and you don't notice that you're committing evil, bro. That's evil. That's pure evil, bro. That's pure evil, man. That's pure evil. You're waiting for an energy to give you permission to not do shit. You're evil. You don't want to do anything. Like, your goal. So that means if God was saying the same shit I was saying, you would not believe in God anymore. That's when you would be like, oh, God is a bad guy, or da 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 da. You know, so you're evil too. You're a bad person too, and you're not chosen. You think you're chosen. You know, there's chosen shit that be happening. And to feel like that's because of the Illuminati. It's because of the Illuminati. Illuminati are crazy people, and then they actually believe in all that shit, and they're attacking you because they think you're chosen. You know, but at the end of the day, you're not really chosen. You're not really chosen. At the end of the day, you're not really chosen. If you like not doing nothing, you're not chosen. You're not a chosen one, bro. You think you are. You act like you are. It seems like you are. People believe that you are, but you're not. You're not really chosen. Chosen for what? You don't even chosen for what? Chosen to do what? You don't even feel like doing anything. How can you be chosen for something where you don't feel like doing anything? Like, you don't feel like being yourself. You don't feel like listening to YouTube videos. You don't feel like listening to motivation. You don't feel like being motivated. You don't feel like being happy. You don't feel like nothing. Like, you know, that's fucking crazy. That's insane. That's insanity. Right? So there's a lot of chosen people that are not actually chosen. You know. And I might be the most powerful chosen one out there, but the sad part is I'm the strongest one because all the other ones don't feel like doing shit. All the other ones gave up. All the other ones don't have the knowledge that I have. They don't have the They don't have the knowledge that I have. But the thing is, I didn't gain. You can call me chosen one as much as you want, but it wasn't God that gave me that knowledge. It's because I read the Necronomicon and the Tablet of Thoth and Forbidden Knowledge and the Da Vinci Code and this and that. Like I read books. That's where I got that shit from. That's why I know all the things that I know. I study cinematography. I study imagery. I study psychology. I read Carl Jung. I read so I read philosophers like fucking what's his fucking face again? Lao Tzu, or I'm a big fan of Lao Tzu. Confucius. The Yi King, and and shit like that. That's why I'm like the way that I'm in. It's not because Jesus Christ touched me. I've never seen Jesus a day in my motherfucking life. I've never seen that nigga before in my goddamn life, bro. I've never seen Jesus, bro. I don't know who this fucking guy is. I don't think he exists. I've never seen Jesus. I ain't never seen Jesus, bro. I've never seen Jesus, nigga. Ever. I've seen angels. I've spoken to God. All kinds of shit. I've spoken to a bunch of spirits, nigga, voodoo, demons, the angels, you name it. I've spoken to it. You know what I mean? Spirits, the Loas, fucking, you name it. Fucking, Viking, whatever. I've seen them all. I've talked to them all, bro. I ain't never seen Jesus a day in my goddamn life. Not one fucking time. So anyways, so like I said, I don't consider myself chosen one because I don't consider myself one of the most powerful chosen ones out there because something I was touched by an angel. Pause. I know about a lot of shit. I like The Matrix. I think The Matrix is real. I don't think it's just a movie. I don't think it's just a movie. I don't think it's just a movie. I think that shit's legit. I think it's for real. It is. I like The Matrix. That's why I know the shit that I know. It's not because I'm chosen. It's not because I was born in a shed with no male insemination, bro. Like that ain't it, nigga. I read books. Y'all sitting there talking all kinds of shit, bro. I study, nigga. I study. I use my brain. That's why I'm the strongest chosen one out there, because I use my head. So and there's something extremely sad in what I just said. There's something extremely sad in what I just said. Extremely sad. And that means all y'all are not using your heads. That means everybody out here is just not using their heads. That's the difference. That's the biggest difference. You're just not using your head. It's not that I'm tougher than you. It's not that I'm stronger than you. It's not that I'm faster than you. It's not even that I'm smarter than you. It's not. I'm not. I don't even think I'm smarter than most people. The only difference is I use my brain. There's a difference between having a brain and using your brain. Most people have a brain, but they don't use their brain. I use my brain. That doesn't mean I have a brain. I use my brain. That doesn't mean I have a brain. So that's fucked up shit, man. But the real subject of the conversation here is that's not even what I wanted to talk about. I ain't gonna lie, man. What I really want to talk about is Hollywood motherfucking movies. Speaking of imagery. But we ain't gonna talk about imagery, man. That's not what we're talking about. Hollywood movies are made for pedophiles. 95, 98% of Hollywood movies are made for pedophiles. 98% of Hollywood movies are made for pedophiles. In most movies, in most Hollywood movies, there is going to be pedophile imagery or pedophile rhetoric in there. 98% of Hollywood movies are made for pedophiles. That's why a lot of people don't watch movies. No, it's not. That's why I don't want to watch movies. I watch a lot of movies, but I don't like movies. That's the weird part. I like movies, but I don't like Hollywood movies. But I watch Hollywood movies too. But like I try to watch movies where it's not too pedophile-y, like, which is hard to do because you gotta it's like you're basically at a point where it's like kind of watching porn. When you watch porn, you're not, you're trying to find something. You're trying to find something. You don't know what, but like you trying to find that perfect video, right? Because so movies have come to that point. For me, movies have come to the point where it's kind of like I gotta look for movies to watch, which I didn't feel I had to do before, but now I have to. Like, I don't automatically just watch movies. Like, if I start hearing certain shit, or I start seeing certain shit, I'm not gonna watch it. I'm gonna change movies. Right? I'm just gonna change the fucking movie. So 98% of Hollywood movies are made for pedophiles. These movies are made for pedophiles. They're not made for regular people. They're not made for everyday people. They're made specifically for pedophiles. They're not made for us. And we're sitting here thinking that those movies are made for us, that they're making those movies for us. They're not making those movies for us. They're making those movies for pedos. Because they're encouraging pedophilia. They're promoting pedophilia. They're trying to desensitize people towards pedophilia. They're doing a lot of shit for pedophilia. Everything they do is for pedophilia. Everything they do is for pedophilia and being gay. That's all they work for. That's all they work for. These people, that's all they work for. They just work for pedophilia. That's their main, that's their bread and butter. That's their main purpose in life. Is pedophilia. Nothing more, nothing less. And I told you guys a long time ago, and I keep telling even like I think all my family members are Illuminati, but I don't think they always were. Some family members, I don't think they always were Illuminati. I think they became Illuminati later. And so I used to talk to some of my family members. I'm like, bro, y'all think I have my family members that think that the Illuminati is about money. In their head, they think it's about money. Like they genuinely. I don't think so. I don't think they genuinely think it's about money. I don't think so. But I tell them, it's about pedophilia, and they sit there. Oh no, they're doing it for power, doing it for money. No, it's pedophilia, nigga. The Illuminati is about pedophilia, nigga. And that's it. And people are kind of like, oh no, it's money. No, it's pedophilia. I know. Trust me, I know firsthand, bro. All this shit is just pedophilia. If you go down the rabbit hole, the only thing you're gonna find is not money. It's gonna be little kids trapped somewhere. That's what you're gonna find. You're not gonna find money. You ain't gonna find gold. You're gonna find pedophilia. Lots of pedophilia. It's an entire network. It's like it's an entire web. It's an entire web and network of pedophiles. They're all interconnected. They're all connected to each other and shit. And they cover each other's back, and they have it's fucking crazy. It's nuts. It's insane, dog. It's crazy. They have a whole they have it down to a science. Like, these people are the Batman of the Illuminati is the Batman of pedophilia. 98% of movies in Hollywood are made specifically for pedophiles. All of them. All of them. It doesn't matter if it's an action movie, if it's a horror movie. You see there's less pedophilia in horror movies, though. You don't see a lot of children in horror movies. And there's not a lot of space for pedophilia rhetoric because it's a horror movie. I mean, I'm not saying they can't, or it hasn't been done, or it doesn't happen. But it's a little bit more complicated since the theme of the movie is like murder, and there has to be one murderer chasing so the person doesn't really have time to have a clear but let's say the thing is, there's these unwritten rules about society and life and shit, because at the end of the day, it is possible for a young person to be attracted to an older person, and it is possible for an older person to be attracted to a younger person. Let's say in the case of The Interview with the Vampire, right? Like that movie explains pedophilia a little bit, a lot even. Because the little girl in there, she's like 100 years old, and and she's like, and she'd like to, she would like to feel like a woman, so, so, and you can say, and this is very relatable to real life. It is very relatable to real life. There are some children that are a little bit more mature than others, and they would they would be interested in knowing what it feels like to be an adult, and they mean it. Like, they mean it the way you think they mean it, So I'm not saying it's okay. It's not excusable. I'm not giving anybody an excuse there. But the thing is, you got to understand, Interview with a Vampire was written by a woman, by the way, that's very interested in gay people. So, and that's where the shit hits the fan right there, because the Interview with the Vampire was a movie that I respected, even though it was kind of gay. But I don't think I'm the only one that respected that movie. Because vampires are always gay I don't know why. Vampires are always fucking gay, and they're always fucking gay. So it don't matter what. Vampires are always gay. So there's a like me. I would have accepted that notion, but I would have accepted that notion if people didn't have entire networks of people trying to kidnap, force kids against their own will to do sexual acts. When you're doing child torture porn and things like that, when you're involved in child torture porn, when you're involved in unconsensual sex, that line of thinking is garbage, because you're not just saying, oh, I'll just I don't know why I'm attracted to this younger person. Or it's not a younger person be like, leave him alone. I'm attracted to him. Right? That's not the subject of the conversation. This is not what we're talking about. This ain't what we're talking about. This is nowhere near what we're talking about. And I feel like the Illuminati is trying to hide behind those notions. Like they're trying to make it as if like we're not smart enough or we're not open-minded enough to understand that, which is complete bullshit. There's a lot of young couples out here, and the parents accept it. They're not 100% for it. They're a little bit like, but it's like if you go to dinner, if you go to the family's house, you go to dinner, you sit down, the dad talks to you, the mother talks to you. I mean, you're not trying to pimp his daughter. You're not trying to pimp his daughter. You're not trying to hurt her. He can see that you're not trying to hurt her. He can see, or you are showing that you genuinely are actually attracted to her in a romantic way. So it's not that people are not open-minded about that. It's just you're a sick fuck. You're a sick bastard, and you have to watch out. Because even like, because at the end of the day, it's possible for a daughter to be a little bit too out there too. Like it's possible for your kid to be a little bit too out there, you know. Because if it happens more than once and she's starting to get an attitude, right? Now you need to have a talk. Now she's just wilding, right? She's just fucking wilding, right? So, but if it happened once in a while, you know, she dates, and you know, once sometimes the guy just so happens he's you know, whatever. I consider that as she knows what she's doing. I would consider it as she knows what she's doing. I would, cause she's not bringing home riffraff. She's not bringing home trash. She's not bringing home Illuminati garbage. She's bringing home dudes, like guys. I'm not gonna say men, cause I don't know what you're doing dating. But at least he's a dude, you know. At least he's a guy that I could consider a man eventually, you know, down the road. So like I said, we're not, and to me, the limitation of PDF files of the wrong, to me, my limit is Interview with the Vampire. Anything that goes beyond that, I'm not fucking with it, you know. And I'm not fucking with it, bro. And you know, it's crazy. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. And even Interview with the Vampire, to be quite honest, like, you know, it's a good movie, but you know, it's fucked up. It's weird. It's sus. You know, I can't say that I can't watch that movie. I can't. You know, I can't watch that movie anymore, bro, because of that. It's disturbing. You know, it's disturbing. There's a lot of gay shit, and there's a lot of gay shit, and then there's that, bro. It's just an amalgamation of Illuminati shit, bro. And then you start to realize that you're not watching a vampire movie. This ain't an Interview with the Vampire. It's an interview with the fucking Illuminati, bro. That's what the fuck that movie's about. It's not about fucking vampires. It's about the fucking Illuminati, bro. Like, you know. But the thing is, you're hiding behind something, an isolated situation, because what you're doing, you're creating more pedophiles. You're not out here yeah, I'm an old guy, and yeah, I'm attracted to. That's not what you're saying. That's not what you're doing. But you're hiding behind that, and you're hiding pretty well because a lot of people fucking believe that that's the fucking case because they're like that. There's a lot of people that are like that. They would go out. They're old, and they would go out with a younger person, with a very young person, indeed, but so they keep joining the Illuminati and shit, because they feel like those guys understand them more. Let me tell you something. Like, a lot of people are talking about Jesus being a pedophile right now, bro. I believe that that's the case too. I think that Jesus was probably a fucking pedophile. I think God is a pedo. Because me personally, man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm a saint, right? I'm an ex-saint. I used to be like this ex-Satanist. I'm an ex-saint. I'm an ex-saint. Okay, this is my testimony of being I used to be a saint, right? So kids are attracted to you, nigga. When you're a saint, it's very easy. Like, if you were a pedophile, right? If you believe in God and you're a pedophile, it's very easy to attract kids. Very easy. I don't know why. Kids are kids are attracted to the light, right? They're attracted to the light. They're attracted to. Kids love beautiful things. Kids like beautiful things. If you have a beautiful soul, if you have a pretty face, like, they're attracted to shiny things. Kids are attracted to shiny things. And just everything that shines is not gold. Like, I can shine, but that doesn't make me a good person. It's because of my confidence. It's your confidence that makes you shine. It's your lack of guilt. Your lack of personal guilt makes you shine. You shine, right? You're just shining, just like drug dealers be shining sometimes. Sometimes you see a drug dealer walk down the street and he's a bad motherfucker, but goddamn, he's shining. Motherfucker got his fucking earrings, yeah, right? Like, he got these fucking diamond earrings on, his fucking necklace, the whole shebang. He's shining. That doesn't mean he's a good person, though. Like, and kids are attracted to things that shine. Kids are attracted to shiny things, and kids have a kind of intuition. They have this kind of intuition where they can see the shine, even though you're not wearing jewelry or anything. They can see the thing that shines inside of you. Kids are attracted to people that have souls. Kids are attracted to people that have souls. So if you're a religious person, it's very easy to attract kids. I don't like it. I hate it. That's probably one of the reasons why I don't want to be a Christian anymore, bro. Because that shit, I don't like kids. I don't want to fuck kids. Shit. I've been to jail for I've been in jail for I don't know how long. I've been gang stalked for I don't know how long. I'm being chased by the Illuminati for I don't know how long. Nigga, you're asking you. I've been thirsty. I've been walking in the desert, and you're offering me a drop of water. I don't want a drop of water. I want the whole well. I'm not looking for a drop of water. You know what I mean, bro? I've been yo, nigga. So that's why I'm not, that's one of the reasons why I don't fuck with that shit, man. Like, and I believe it is true. I think there's some pedophile energy involved in Christianity, and most people that are Christian, I don't know. I mean, I can't say everybody that's Christian is a pedophile, but nigga, it's it happens more than you think. I mean, like, there's more pedophiles out here than you would assume, man. A lot more, and so as a saint, and I feel like as an ex-saint, I used to be an ex-saint, not an ex-Satanist, but an ex-saint, and I've seen that shit. I've seen children being attracted to. I'm aware that they're attracted to me. I know it's because my soul is no because I know because I have a beautiful soul. I have a very shiny and beautiful soul, and I know they're attracted to it because I don't know the kid, but he just likes me, and kids love me. Kids love me, but sometimes they love me a little bit too much. Like sometimes they like me a little bit too much. Like so. And it happens sometimes. I stay away from people because of their families. I stay away from people because of their families, man. It's that bad. It's that bad. Uh, I had a friend once. He had a beautiful daughter. She was way too young, bro. He had a beautiful daughter, and I had to get away. I had to get away. I couldn't. I had to. I didn't have a choice. One of my best friends. He was a very good friend. He was a very good friend of mine. I considered him a very good friend of mine. I had to get away. I had to, I wasn't going to do that. So it's not just, so it's, I don't believe in the case of the Illuminati that's what happens to them. I don't believe that. It might happen once in a while. It might happen once in a while that, the kid is, you got the badass little kids that don't give a fuck, gangster ass kids. It might happen with them. Sometimes there's some kids that are gangster, man. There's some gangster kids out there, bro. So but I don't think that's their I don't think it's that heavy. I don't think they care. If that was the case, what I'm trying to say is they're trying to make people think that people like me don't understand certain things or certain aspects of reality, which isn't the case. I know more about it than you do. And if you gave humanity a chance at living, maybe, and you stop acting like a jackass, maybe your punishment would be less severe, but you're acting like a jackass, and we can't let you keep acting like a jackass, because I'm not trying to traffic kids. Even if, like, okay, so let's say I'm a pedo, right? And I like pedo movies. But the difference between you and me is I'm not out here trying to sell kids to other people. I'm just a pedo. I'm not doing all of that shit. I'm not doing all that shit. I'm not. You're taking it to another level. That's another fucking level. You're selling kids. What the fuck does selling kids have to do with you liking kids? Because it's not the same thing. It doesn't have anything to do with one of each other. Somebody liking kids has nothing to do with somebody selling kids. It's two different subjects. That's two completely different subjects, bro. That's two completely different subjects. And they're trying to act like we're trying to make it as the same subject. Because at the end of the day, when you're a parent, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. People that don't have kids have no idea what the fuck I'm saying. Parents, people that have kids know what the fuck I'm saying. Because sometimes kids watch TV and they get hypersexualized. You know what I mean? And sometimes it comes from the parent too. You know what I mean? Teaching kids how to twerk and shit like that. What the fuck? What the fuck? What you think is gonna happen? You know what I mean? Like, so, and all that behavior is mix and matched with the fact that 98% of movies are built for pedophiles. And a lot of people out here, which I don't want to hang around with. I don't want to hang around with neither of these fucking types of people. But a lot of people out here watch these movies thinking that the Illuminati understands them. You know, they're sitting there like, and that's why they support whatever they're doing, because they feel like the Illuminati understands their, you know, their struggle, their mindset, right? You know, you're just being manipulated. I mean, it's fine. I don't really care, you know, but at the end of the day, you are being manipulated, and you could, like, I'm an asshole. That's what makes me an asshole. I know everything, and yet I decide to do something else. Anyways, I'm an asshole. And it's okay to be an asshole. I wish there was more assholes around. I love assholes. Assholes are amazing people. I think they're great. I think they're the best people on this fucking planet. And I wish that some of these people, instead of looking at me and hating on me and shit like that because you feel guilty about the way that you feel inside internally and shit like that, I wish you'd be an asshole and you would come to the realization that you know that shit ain't right and that shit ain't supposed to be happening. Okay, maybe you got those ideas in your mind. That doesn't change nothing, because at the end of the day, the difference between you and those motherfuckers, you got to ask yourself, are you willing to sell a child to a complete stranger? If the answer is yes, then I understand why you be hating on me and shit. But if your answer is no, then you need to get your head out your fucking ass. You need to get your head out your ass, and you need to, you need to open up and say something, bro. You need to say something, my nigga. Cause we can't be out here doing all the motherfucking work. We can't be out here doing all the motherfucking work, bro. So, it's either you want to be part of the shit or you're not. You know what I mean? And if I come around and I say some shit and it makes me feel uncomfortable, well, that's your motherfucking business. Because at the end of the fucking day, you don't know me. You have no idea who I am. You have no idea what I've seen. You have no idea what I've been through. So maybe I feel the same way you feel. Maybe I feel that you don't know. You don't know. You don't know. But I am an asshole, though. So, but I don't, I'm not out here trying to hurt people, though. Like, that's the thing. I'm not out here trying to hurt people, man. Like, so, but like I said, I don't want to associate with no, you know what I mean? Like, nigga, like, because there's some people that are straight up pedophiles. There's some people that are straight up pedos, nigga. I don't want to make that mistake. If you feel that way, nigga, if that's the way you motherfucking feel that way on your fucking self. Because, I don't, nigga, this, bro, like, like, woo, yo, so, I'm not out here touching kids. I'm not out here touching kids, man. I'm not trying to, anyways, man. I don't even like kids. Like, I don't even like kids, bro. Like, I don't know, for real. Because to me, kids, the reason why I don't like kids, first of all, there's two reasons why I don't like kids. I don't like kids because it's like the end of having fun. Once you have a kid, your life is over, right? And I don't understand why everybody are so fucking hyped about ending their lives so fucking fast. It's mind fucking boggling to me, bro. It's like, why the fuck would you do that? Like, for what goddamn good fucking reason would you fucking do that? I mean, like, so, and then there's the second reason. The second reason is the real reason why I don't like kids. I don't like kids because I don't want to encourage other people to have kids. Why? Because we're too fucked up in our heads to be responsible enough to have kids. We're irresponsible. We don't know what to do with kids. We don't even know what life is. We don't know nothing. We don't know shit. Like, tell yourself this, right? Like, the most Buddha of Buddha people says, I don't know shit. Imagine all the fucking people walking down the street. You really think they know something? No, all of these motherfuckers are ignorant. Not saying stupid, but ignorant. Everybody's ignorant. I'm ignorant. You're ignorant. Everyone's ignorant. And we don't know shit. I'm not saying that we should wait until we know everything, but our society is obviously very fucked up. And I think we should wait before start having a quadrillion amount of families. We should clean these motherfucking streets up, so then we can have fucking families and they'll be okay. But that's not what we're doing. And as a matter of fact, we're doing the exact opposite. We're having kids in the hopes that the kid is gonna find a way to solve all this. That's cowardism. Y'all niggas are straight cowards. And you're making coward kids too. Pause. It's cowardism. You're a fucking coward because you're not out here trying to solve the world's issues, which you're supposed to be doing. Just like back in the Greek times. That's how you become a demigod. That's how you become a hero. That's how you become a philosopher. That's how you become an important person. And back in the Greek era, everybody was important. You want to know why? Because everybody was involved in something important. Either they were military, either they were scientists, philosophers, spiritualists. Everybody was something. Everybody was part of something, and everything was important, and everything collided together. The Library of Alexandria. The Library of Alexandria was huge. It was massive. It was a beautiful place. It's a place where all the great minds would gather from far and wide. We're not like that anymore, unless you're talking about California, but California is the goddamn problem. That's a fucking disease. California is a disease, bro. It's not Alexandria. It's a disease. And people are out here having children hoping that the child is going to figure out what to do. That's cowardism. You're supposed to be the one that should have figured out what to do before I came here. You should have figured that out before I came here. So, that's why we're progressing at snail pace. That's why humanity is progressing at snail pace, because we're always giving somebody else the responsibility of doing shit. We're not doing it ourselves. We're going to give the responsibility for others. That's why people believe in. That's why people love the notion of God, because you're given the responsibility. It's the same thing. We do the shit to our kids. We act the same way we act with God, we act with our kids. That's why people love God, because they don't have to do shit. They don't have to do the work. But what kind of person are you? Like, how can you call yourself a person if that's how you perceive life? How can you call yourself a person? Like, what is a person to you? If you're out here just relinquishing responsibilities to other forces or other people, what at the end of the day, what are you? What does that make you? Where do you see yourself in the plan? Like the other day, somebody was talking and there was kind of like, I think we're all important. I think we're all important, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, sure. I started laughing, though. And the person was kind of like, why are you laughing? And I was like, well, what makes you think that you're that important? I mean, yeah, it was an asshole shit to say. It is. But think about it for 2 seconds. Like, what? Think about it. Like, because it's easy to say I'm an asshole, but those are kind of important things to think about sometimes. Not all the time, because then you're just going to be depressed. But sometimes it's good to ask yourself the question, like, what makes you, why do you think, because people are always like, oh, life and death, all life is important. And it's, yeah, okay. But at the end of the day, why? Like, you know, like, if I take your life, what is going to change in the world? You know, because you're not fucking Chadwick Boseman. You're not Chadwick Boseman, you know? You're not Rihanna. You know, you're not Scarlett Johansson. You're just like, you're this person, you know, that lives on Earth. Like, you know, so what? You know, if I take your life, so what? You know, like, what kind of impact does your life make? And it's not just, I'm not just being an asshole, be like, oh, you don't do shit. That's not what I'm saying. It's like, just even the way you think, like, are you making any sort of impact at all, like, anywhere, you know, in any shape or form, you know, like, so yeah, life is important, but are we really that important to the equation? Like, is that, I mean, there's a lot of spirit that's going to say yes. There's a lot of spirit that's going to be, huh? There's a lot of spirit that's going to be, yeah, of course. But I agree. 100%. I know that that's true. I actually know that that's true because I read books. I know why that's true. I understand why it's true. I know. I can feel it. I can feel that it's true. But at the end of the day, if you're not doing anything, if you don't have a purpose, if you're just gonna pop a baby and you're gonna relinquish all the responsibility of life on that baby, why? I mean, what? I know. I'm an asshole. Hi. Welcome to the Apocalyptic Optimath channel. If it's your first time, welcome. Alright, okay, that's evil. Now I'm being evil. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Alright. Woo! Okay, I'm good. Okay, what the fuck was I talking about anyway? Dog. I'll just quit the video right there. Just fuck it. Okay, I might edit this out or not. Fuck it. I'll just leave it in. Fuck it. Alright, okay, sorry. Whew. Okay, so anyways. Alright. So anyways, it's a fucked up thing to say. It's a fucked up thing to say, because I don't think everybody's important. There you go. All right, there you go. You happy now? I said it. I don't think that's true. I don't think everybody's important to keep around. I don't think so. Not everybody's important to keep around. There's some people that don't need to be here. There's a lot of people that don't need to be here. Like, the Illuminati doesn't need to be here, right? They're just stupid people trying to rape kids. Fuck these guys. Why the fuck do they exist? Like, why the fuck are they there? Why are we submitting to these fucking guys? Why are we listening to these fucking guys? What? I mean, shit. And every time what I've noticed is every time I have rhetorics like this, I have videos like, sorry for laughing so much. I'm stupid. I'm easily amused. Um, so like every time I have rhetorics like this, they're like, oh, we're gonna cut off the electricity. We're gonna cut off. That's what I'm talking about right there. Why are they close to the energy, the power plants? Why are they even near the power plants? Where's the guy that's responsible for the power plants? And why are you letting these guys fuck around with the goddamn power plants, man? Get these guys out of here, man. Like, get these fucking guys out of here. They're useless bums. They're useless bums. They're useless bums, bro. Like, why do you need that, man? You don't need that. What you need to do is to trust yourself. What you need to do is trust me. Okay? That's what the fuck you need to do. What you need to do is fucking trust me and stop fucking around with these fucking guys. Okay? That would be great. That would be fan-fucking-tastic. That would be awesome. I would appreciate that a lot. No, because we're always, I'm always, we're always, talking. We're always trying to, press on the words that we use. We're always trying to put less pressure on the words that we use. But goddamn it, man, like, you fucking wilding the fuck out. You wilding the fuck out. You sitting there, oh, well, it's the Illuminati. I don't know if I go with these guys, blah, 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 blah. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, man. Shut up, man. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? I'm not a fucking predator, bro. Like, fuck you. Like, go fuck yourself. Like, go fuck yourself. Now, seriously, like, yo, for real, go fuck yourself. I'm not a fucking predator, bro. I'm not out here fucking, taking advantage of children and making my life off of the backs of men, women, and children. That's not what the fuck I'm doing out here, nigga. I want this shit to happen for real. Like, if I'm gonna make a fucking movie, I'm gonna make a fucking movie. You know what I mean? I want to make a fucking movie. I don't want to fucking, do pedophile movies and send pedophile imagery to pedophiles all over the fucking globe. And it's all about pedophiles and pedophile this and pedophile that and pedophile everywhere. And then some people want to sign a contract with me. Well, you're gonna have to do some pedophile shit. And then somebody wants to do a little bit of money. Well, you're gonna have to do some pedophile shit. That's not what the fuck I'm doing, nigga. What the fuck is wrong with you? To be fucking asking yourself fucking questions like, can I trust these guys? Should I fucking really go down that road? You're fucking stupid if you're asking yourself that fucking question, to be quite goddamn honest. Pardon my damn language, but this is fucked up to be fucking telling yourself. You're literally asking yourself if you're making the right decision. I understand if you get these sons of bitches out of here, shit will slow down. Obviously, yes it will. But you see me, nigga. You see me trying to tell these people to fucking get their shit together in order to fucking fill these goddamn fucking positions. So don't fucking act. Don't fucking do that to me, dog. You fucking tripping. I'm not, nigga. If motherfuckers don't work, I'm gonna be just as pissed as you are. I'm gonna be just as pissed. Not probably, you don't even know, probably more. Probably more. Because at the end of the day, the reason why I'm not losing my goddamn mind for a lot of shit that be going on YouTube is because Spirit tells me not to fucking lose my goddamn mind. Because if they would give me that goddamn permission to lose my fucking mind, trust me, holy fucking shit, these fucking videos would be very fucking different, bro. Like, they would be, Ray, man, projectile vocabulary vomit, nigga. That's what the fuck these videos would have been, bro. Like, it would have been very different, bro. So, I don't condone laziness. I don't condone unconscious people that don't have a mind. I don't condone stupidity and mediocrity. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in those kind of things. There's some people that do. I ain't gonna lie. There's some spiritual entities that also do. I ain't gonna lie. and they're not necessarily our enemies. They're not necessarily our enemies. I ain't gonna lie, but I do not. I don't like that shit. It's not my kind of shit. And I love movies. I love cars. I love cheeseburgers. I love French fries. I love McDonald's French fries, especially McDonald's French fries. I like milkshakes. I like video games. I like TV. I like toilet paper. I like all these things. I like America. I like rap music. I like gangster rap. I listen to more gangster rap than anything else. I love house music. I love techno. I love drum and bass. I love drum and bass jungle music. I love all that shit. I love everything. But it's tainted. All these things are tainted. All these things are tainted, and they're acting like we're the ones attacking them. We're the ones oppressing them when the culture doesn't even have any space for somebody that don't want to do that kind of shit. There's no space for people like us. Man, I can't go nowhere. I'd love to sell some fucking cocaine, but I'm afraid to. You want to know why? Because I don't want to end up in the fucking on a fucking rapist pedophile, which might happen. I don't know how, but it happens. I don't want to sell cocaine. Maybe a little bit. I don't want to sell cocaine, but you know, like you can't. I'm just saying, like just that you can't go nowhere, man. And it doesn't matter. Like I have a Twitch. Right? I'm not on Discord. I should be networking on Discord. Discord is a perfect place to network. Discord is single-handedly supposed to be the #1 tool to make your ass a fucking billionaire. The #1. You don't even need other fucking programs than Discord. Discord is supposed to be making niggas rich all over the place. But you know what the fucking problem is? There's too much goddamn pedophiles on the fucking on the fucking thing, dude. I don't trust nobody on Discord, bro. I want to talk about games. Why are you trying to talk about little babies? What the fuck does one have to do? And that's the thing too. Like, what the fuck does that have to do with video games? What the fuck is your pedophilia have to do with video games? Can somebody fucking explain that shit to me, please? Can somebody fucking explain that? What the fuck does that have to? How are those two things connected? How? No, that shit pisses me off because you're genuinely waking up in the morning, bro. Because it's a job. It's a job, bro. Twitch is a job, bro. So you're waking up in the morning, you drink your fucking coffee, eat your fucking breakfast, take a shower, blah, blah, fucking blah, right? Check the news, all that shit. And then you get on the fucking thing, because you got to open up your Discord first. You're not even open up your video game first. You open up Discord first. You open up Discord first, and then your fucking Twitch, and then your fucking Xbox and shit. You just start twitching, and then you start typing on Discord. You start chatting with people. You start, you're trying to, you catch a fish, right? You're trying to fish, right? Come check my channel out, blah, 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 trying to make yourself entertaining and shit. And you're working hard. I need this much subscribers in order to get this much money. I gotta do it. I'm gonna make it, bro. That's what you're telling yourself, bro. And then you get slapped across the face with pedophilia all over the fucking place. You get slapped across the face with pedophilia, bro. Why? How did I end up here? How? That is not what I was thinking about, bro. How did I end up here? How? But we're oppressing them, right? We're the bad guys. How? How did? Anyway. Nigga, you can't go nowhere nowadays, bro, without stepping on pedophilia, bro. You can't go anywhere without stepping on pedophilia. You can't even have a family without stepping on some good old pedophilia, bro. A good old glass, a good refreshing glass of pedophilia, nigga. A paint of pedophilia. Can't go nowhere. Can't shop. Can't eat. You can't shop. You can't eat. You can't do, without getting bitch slapped across the face with pedophilia. Without drinking a cold refreshing glass of pedophilia. Why is that? Why is that? Because y'all love pointing fingers at people. Y'all love being like, oh, you just hating, or you just this, you just okay, but what the fuck? Why is this nigga here though? Because we rapping. I'm trying to rap, right? I'm trying to be a hip hop superstar, bro. I'm trying to be a hip hop superstar. What the fuck does hip hop superstar have to do with pedophilia, bro? Can you explain that shit to me, nigga? Can you explain it? Can you tell me? Can you fucking tell me what those two things have in common? Can you tell me? Or can you? Can you? Am I in the way? I'm in his way. Am I getting in the way right now by doing this? Right. So you're telling me if I decide to be a rapper today, that means I'm in the way of pedophiles. That's what you're saying. That's what you're telling me. Okay. Well, shit. All right. Okay. Whatever. Sure, whatever. All right, fine. I guess. So if I play a video game, I'm in the pedophile's way. If I play a video game, I'm in their way. That's what I'm doing. I'm okay. All right. Okay. Nah, I'm good. I'm fine. I'm good. You good? I'm good. So this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about right there. Like y'all, they try to make it. They try to romanticize it. They're playing your tune. They're playing you like a fiddle. I guess that's why that comes from, right? They're playing you like a fiddle. They're playing they're stringing your chords. Right? They're stringing chords inside you that makes you be more tolerant to their garbage. Right? But at the end of the day, the same kind of motherfucker, because if you haven't been listening, let's say like you meet the same kind of motherfucker, right? I guarantee you that motherfucker's never gonna do one of the fucking things that all these fucking sick bastards are doing. Yeah, you might see a teenager. There's some teenagers that look hot. There's some hot teenagers. Okay, there you go. There, I said it. There's some hot ass teenagers. There's some teenagers that look fucking hot. There's some teenagers that look hot. There's some teenagers that don't even look like teenagers. There's teenagers that look like they're 20 years old. No fuck, like, I'm not even kidding. And there's some 20-year-olds that look like teenagers. God damn it. They look that young. They're hot. They're pretty. They're pretty women. They're beautiful women, right? So But that just because I'm attracted to you, that doesn't mean I'm gonna gang rape you, man. And it's like the Illuminati is trying to make me think that the two things are the same. Me liking you is the same as me gang raping you. Am I the only one that feels retarded right now? Like I feel retarded right now. Just saying that makes me feel like I'm retarded, bro. Like just uttering those words causes some kind of disconnect in my head, bro. It makes me feel retarded. Saying those words makes me feel retarded. So anyway, it might just be me. Why is my eye red, bro? I think I'm about to pop a blood vessel. That this eye is like really red, bro. Anyway, so about to have an aneurysm, man. Like, yo, but for real, like, am I the only one that feels retarded right now? Because that's crazy. Like, what? Those I don't believe that those two things have anything to do with each other, man. I don't think so. I don't think so, bro. I don't think that's true. I don't think that. I don't care what you fucking tell me. I don't think that that's true. I don't think I'm gonna gang rape a teenager, nigga. I'm not into that. I'm not into it. I'm not in. Even if I go out with a teenager, I'm not gonna gang rape a teenager, bro. I'm not doing that. It's just not happening. It's not the same. It's not. I'm fucking tripping. Look at Rudy Giuliani. No, but for real, he's a good example. He's used to sleeping with teenagers, but he didn't force himself. We saw the video. He didn't force himself on the teenager. He just unbuckled his pants. That's all he did. He didn't force himself on the girl shit. He doesn't even look like he would have forced himself. He was kind of cordial about it, to be quite honest. It's kind of weird that he's used to that. I'm not gonna go down that road, or I'm gonna keep that for another video. That's kind of weird too. I don't know what the fuck going on over there. That's very sus that he's just used to that, But it was kind of like a protocol. Like he did that shit. Like he just entered an FBI briefing statement. That he wasn't trying to sell her. What somebody was trying to sell her. Anyway, what the fuck ever. So, anyways, man. That's fucked up. That's not a good example. Don't use that as a. That is not a good example. That's disgusting. So, anyways, bro, like, but you know what I'm saying. Like, you know what I mean, bro. Like, you know what I mean. Like, the Illuminati is trying to, act like they have some kind of moral standpoint. Like, they know. Well, you don't know shit. You're garbage. You don't know a fucking thing. Shut the fuck up. You don't know a fucking thing. You don't know shit. You don't know shit. So back to Jesus. Because my mother always says, because white people always told me, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. So let's go back to Jesus being a pedophile here. Yeah, so I believe that might be true, man. I believe that might be true. I think that there's some. I think God is a pedo. I think he's better. I think he's better. I think he's better. I think God is interested in that sort of thing. Uh, Cause like I said, like I had the Holy Spirit in me. I was an ex saint. I'm an ex saint, and in my experience of ex saint, I haven't been with groups of people and stuff, but I notice things, bro. I notice things. I see things, bro, and I'm like, man, this is kind of sus, bro. And I felt like I always I always had this idea that I had some kind of natural charm, some kind of vampiric natural charm, because I was into vampires too. I was into vampires when I was a teenager. When I was a teenager, I was into vampires and shit. I thought vampires was cool as fuck. Uh, so I don't know, and but anyway, it's just I just so I don't know. I just thought maybe, but then you start noticing that he's not. I mean, God isn't very proactive when it comes to justice and doing what's right. He's not a very good person. He doesn't do what's right all the time, you know. And I'm not saying anybody should. That's not what I'm saying. I don't do what's right all the time either. But I try to, which is more than nothing at all. Like, it's better. It's better than nothing. Like, never trying at all. So and God it just seems like when you're trying to do something good, there's a lot of obstacles in your way, and including him. Because I've been trying to I wasn't like this all my life. I was not an ass. I was quite Yes, I was a little bit Pokemon esque. I'm gonna say it that. They're not saying cute, but I wasn't bad. So this person that I am today just it's a lot of resentment, a lot of hate, a lot of anger, and this anger and resentment that's not gonna go away anytime soon. It's gonna tear me up inside. It's gonna eat me up inside eventually, if it's not already doing that. And I'm okay with it. It is what it is. Everybody dies, but I wasn't always like this, and I had plans. Like, I had good plans. I had plans to do good things. I didn't have plans to do bad things. I had plans to do good things. And I don't know, I never got there. I never got to that point. And still today, I still have ideas to do good things today, right? It's just a lot less naive than my plans today are a lot less naive than they once was, right? Even if I want to draw comic books, I don't want to just draw comic books because I want to get out the way and things like that. No, nigga, I want to crush companies. I want to crush companies. I want to make some numbers. I want to step on your neck. I want to crush your neck. I want to snap it in half. I want to take your entire company and throw it in the goddamn garbage disposal. That's what I want to do. So I'm a lot less nice, but that doesn't make me a bad person, because there's a reason why I feel that way, right? I'm just waiting for all y'all to start feeling the way that I'm feeling, because I know y'all gonna start feeling the way that I'm feeling eventually. Because at the end of the day, you can't just let people run your shit like that, bro. You can't just let people run your shit, bro. Eventually, that God shit is gonna subside. You're gonna have to put that God shit on the back burner, regardless if you believe him or not. Because when diplomacy stops, ass kicking begins. Where diplomacy stops, ass kicking begins. So one of these days, it's just a matter of time before you start feeling the same way I'm feeling. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time, bro. You can believe in whatever you want to believe, but you're gonna get pissed one of these days, and you're gonna be like, I fucking love network television, and I'm tired of these motherfuckers doing this. And you're gonna be like, you know what? I'm gonna open my own goddamn network television, and anybody that gets in my motherfucking way is gonna get goddamn stomped out. And that's what the fuck I'm waiting on. That's what I'm waiting on. I'm waiting to see that shit. I'm waiting to see that shit, bro. That's what I want to see. I don't want to look at pedophile movies, bro. I don't want to get brainwashed with pedophilia, nigga, because that's what's going on right now. Y'all are sitting there not wanting to do jack shit, and we sitting here getting brainwashed with pedophilia all day. That's all we do. Yeah, we walk outside pedophilia. You're in the house pedophilia. You talk to your family, bunch of pedophiles. You talk to your friends, pedophiles. You talk police are a bunch of pedophiles. Everybody's a fucking pedophile. You go to church, pedophiles. The pedophiles everywhere, nigga. I'm fucking tired. Fucking shit. Is there anything else but pedophiles up in this bitch, nigga? Goddamn. I thought everybody was unique. What happened to that shit? Somebody flushed it down the goddamn bathroom. Like what happened to the whole uniqueness and multiculturalism and all of that good stuff? What happened? We're just getting bombarded, carpet bombed, carpet napalm, Vietnam napalm bombs our asses with pedophilia. That's all we getting. Jesus fucking Christ. Y'all, and then y'all sitting there not wanting to do nothing. So we got to sit there and listen to all this vast, humongous amount of pedophilia content. Because there's a lot. Like everybody acting like they're brand new. A lot of people acting like they're brand new. Like I'm gonna have this rhetoric, and then they're gonna have a bunch of fucking, YouTuber, super popular YouTuber acting like pedophilia ain't shit. They're gonna do that after this video if they're not doing it right now as I make this fucking video, right? Now niggas acting brand new. But at the end of the day, you might be impressed by that shit right now. But if you go watch a movie from 10 years ago, pedophilia. You go watch a movie from 3 months ago, pedophilia. You go watch a movie from 6 to 8 months ago, pedophilia. You're gonna watch a movie from 20 years ago, pedophilia. You're gonna watch a movie that's gonna come out next week, pedophilia. That's all you gonna get. You acting oppressed, you seeing superstar acting all kind of shit, and they be saying all kinds of stupid shit, and you're impressed, and you're like, oh shit. But at the end of the day, there's nothing new there, bro. You're gonna see the same shit tomorrow, and you see the same shit yesterday. The same shit you saw yesterday, you're gonna see it tomorrow. You impressed about what? What's impressive about that? You're impressed that we spent 30 years listening to pedophilia brainwashing? Yeah, I'm impressed too. Not for the same reasons. I'm impressed too, bro. I'm very impressed, but not for the same fucking reasons. So anyway, I'm not impressed, my nigga. Like that's not. You can do whatever you want. You can go get some freaky ass gangster to say some stupid shit all you want. It doesn't change nothing. It doesn't change shit. You can get some superstars to say some shit. You can do whatever you want. It doesn't change a goddamn thing. I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed. Like, that's not impressive. Like, what's impressive about that? You fucking kids. Oh, wow. Okay. Fucking kids. That's great. Whatever. And that's your only end goal. Like, that's your only end goal, and that's the only thing that's important to you is like fucking kids. Like, what kind of shit is this, man? What kind of stupid? And that's what I'm saying. People are fucking stupid. That's what I'm saying. People are fucking stupid because, like I said, man, like, people are more stupid than you think. Because at the end of the day, like, the wisest man on earth is gonna say that he don't know shit. And the reason, and I feel the same way, because I'm a very wise guy. I'm a very wise person, and I know that I don't know shit. I want to know what I don't know, but I can't know because we're stuck at pedophilia. We stuck listening to pedophile brainwashing all motherfucking day long, and the real message can't come out. So we can't learn shit, and we can't go forward, and we can't do nothing. And there's a bunch of fucking people that don't fucking believe in themselves, and they don't have any. They have zero confidence because their parents used to beat the shit out of them since they was fucking kids and shit, including me. And now they don't have any motherfucking confidence, so they don't even want to know what's coming next because they're scared of that shit, because they don't know what the fuck it is, right? And they're not ready for that shit. They wasn't ready for progress. We didn't build people in order to progress. We built people so they could be slaves. So if you come with progress, if you're a person like me and you come with the message of progress and evolution, you're going to be scared as shit because you don't know what that shit feels like. You don't even know what it looks like. You don't even know if you should want that shit because that shit's scary. You're not stupid enough, and you're kind of smart actually for feeling that way. Why? Because it's true that you wasn't built for progress. You were not built for progress. And you know that you're not built for progress. Therefore, that's why you're scared. You're not built for progress. We didn't build you to be like that. We didn't. So that's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of our parents are cowards. Like, our parents, our families are cowards. We were made not by love, we were made by cowardism. We were made through cowardism and not with love. This is why we have what we have today. We were made through cowardism, not love. Nobody loves us. Nobody loves us. Nobody loves us. It's not like we're not living lives like in the movies. Like, people watch movies and they feel safe because this is, they're talking about love. That's not how we living. That's not how we living, bro. We don't, that's not how we living, bro. Like, that's not how we living, bro. Like, that's a movie. That's a cartoon. That's a TV show. I wish things were like that, but that's not how we're living. And how can we live like that if you're just giving us pedophilia information? You're feeding us pedophilia imagery. Yeah, all these people can say whatever the fuck they want, but this is a pedophile society. All the information you got in your head is pedophile shit. It's just pedophile shit everywhere. Nigga, I didn't even I'm super disappointed in in these guys, man. They're like these horror movie makers, and they made a horror movie not too long ago. They was like kind of independent, and I guess the VHS guys, the guys that made the VHS tapes. I mean, like, those movies was fucking awesome. I mean, like, wow, really just mind blowing. I haven't seen horror movies like that in ages. It was old school. You know what I mean? Their shit was old school, and they're assholes. Too. They, like, not in a good way, in a bad way, because now they recently made a movie. And you can smell You could smell the sexuality coming from the teenager that was in the fucking movie, right? And I hate that shit. I hate that shit because I know what it means. You know, because there's two ways. There's only two ways. Either you did that shit to yourself. Either you became over sexualized like that to yourself, or somebody made you over sexual. Somebody brainwashed you into making you over sexualized. You know. So you're in Hollywood now. So you're a little girl, you're in Hollywood. Where the fuck? Why would you be over sexualized in movies and Hollywood? Come on, man. Somebody made you that way. And you got that other woman right next to her. Her energy is just as bad. And it's a woman. It's just because you have to understand me. Like, I will blow a woman's head off. Like, you know, like, for real. Because I'm not naive enough. Like, because a lot of people feel like I'm Captain Save a Hoe. I'm always, you know, respecting women and all that shit. And yes, I am. I do. But I'm not stupid enough to think, because a lot of people are like that. A lot of people think women can't do no harm. Like, women can't be horrible human beings. Women can be tremendous. Humans can be even more horrible than a man can. And a lot of women are, because evil, they're not physically strong. So evil is their number one tool. Right? So women can actually be even more evil than a man, you know. So I don't have any remorse. Like, that woman that's sitting next to that girl in that horror movie, you know, I would have blown her head off. Personally, I would have blown her head off, man. She's a disgusting, despicable human being. You know, she's a Puff Daddy kind of character. And they're all Puff Daddies. At the end of the day, all of them are Puff Daddies, man. It's not just they're sitting there and they're acting like Puff Daddy is the worst. They're all puffies. They're all puffies. Most of them, anyway. Maybe not all of them, but most of them are Puff Daddies, bro. You know, Harvey Weinstein, Epstein, Harvey Weinstein. You know, the Epstein brothers, and it's not just them. It's not just them. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. A lot of executives, a lot of CEOs and executive and bosses of said not distributing company. Well, yeah, distributing company and you know, the guys that own the lots, right? The guys that own the lots. Those guys, they're all puffies. They're all puffies, bro. And they're trafficking kids. You know, they traffic kids and they try to, I mean, like, shit, like this is, I don't know. There's a lot of, you can watch on YouTube videos where guys like there was a story. I don't know. I don't remember whose story that was, but the guy went to a Hollywood studio and he brought his daughter with him, and the guy was kind of like, "I want your daughter." He's like, no, and you know, the guy was like, no, what do you mean? I mean, like, I want to sleep with your daughter. If you want the role, let me sleep with your daughter, bro. Like, that's all that mattered to the dude. That's all that mattered. The only thing that matters was to sleep with the guy, his daughter. That's it. And a lot of you guys wish, this is on YouTube. This is not, I'm not talking about like some conspiracy, some story I heard somewhere. It's on YouTube. You can find it. You know, there's some actors that complain about shit. Like, there are some not a lot, and they're hard to trust. You know, a lot of these guys are hard to trust, but because at the end of the day, we don't know who exactly is doing what at the end of the day. But they're all puffies. They're all puffies. They all have some kind of guilt. You know, they know what they have some kind of they're attached to it. They're you know, like they're